Hey guys, hope you're having a great day. It's your boy Phil. So today, we are going to have some Korean barbecue at K-Pot in Englewood, New Jersey. So, what are we waiting for? Let's start the video. Hope you're having a great day, guys. So today we are going to eat at K-Pot Korean Barbecue and Hot Pot. Fort Lee has a large Korean and Japanese community, and it reflects the restaurants in the area. K-Pot offers Korean barbecue and or hot pot, but today we are going to focus on the Korean barbecue. Much like any other Korean barbecue and hot pot places, you can choose your condiments, vegetables, and meats. So you can pretty much choose whatever you want by request. Now, before eating all that meat, I chose vegetable salads as my appetizers. First one is bean sprout salad. It carries a more savory taste because of the bean sprouts and carries a more nutty flavor. The second one is the seaweed salad. It has a sweeter, milder flavor because of the seaweed and the cucumber. The first meat I chose is prime brisket, one of the most tender and fatty portions of the cow. This is the same meat that they use for pastrami and beef sandwiches. Because of its high fat content, it also has a lot of flavor as well. And it doesn't take much time to cook this prime brisket. Since they are almost paper thin, it takes about less than 2 minutes to fully cook this prime briskets. There were a lot of dipping sauce to choose from, but I just chose some sriracha and chili garlic sauce. The spicy and slightly sour taste of the sauce balances out the rich, fatty flavor of the beef. The shrimps were brined and marinated, and they don't even need salt as a seasoning. But for me, I just dipped them in chili garlic and sriracha as well. Very tasty and very easy to cook. The hanger steak belongs to the same group as flank and skirt steaks, and is the most common meat used for carne asada tacos. It's located deep within the tenderloin, and it stays very tender and full of that robust beef flavor, especially when cooked medium. And don't worry, that's not blood, that's just myoglobin leaking out from the muscles. But still, medium is the best way to cook this meat. Next is beef bulgogi. These are thin marinated beef strips that can be made of sirloin, ribeye, and brisket. They cook very fast because they are only thin beef strips, and they are very flavorful and full of that fatty beef flavor. And since they come from sirloin, ribeye, or brisket, they are very tender strips of beef as well. And these are full of fat and flavor. And in between these meats, I also ate some vegetables such as onion rings, rice, and other vegetables. Besides the beef brisket, the beef bulgogi, this galbi or short rib is one of the most tender, most flavorful, and most delicious parts of the cattle. Not only that, it is also prized for its tenderness.
Thank you.
And yes, that short rib is very delicious and tender. The layer of fat in between the meat and also on top of the short rib adds more fat and therefore flavor to the dish. And the tendons and connective tissue attached to the bone are also very tender. And that's a tasty, delicious layer of fat above the short rib. And in between these tasty bites of meat, I also ate some rice and vegetables in between. And to get to those parts, tendons, connective tissue, and the meat and fat connected to the bone, you really have to use your hands. And these are also one of the delicious parts of the short rib. Next, let's have some seafood, which is short arm octopus and squid, and some pork jowl. Pork jowl is one of the fattiest cuts of pork. It is the part in between the lower jaw and the neck, which means it has a very high fat content. And fat equals more flavor. It's basically 80% fat and 20% meat. And because of the high fat content, we try to consume this towards the end of the barbecue. The fat starts to render when you put it on the grill, and it takes about less than 2 minutes to cook these fatty pieces. And as you can see, even at low heat, the fat continues to render. And that's basically pure pork fat goodness. So just watch your cholesterol and consume small pieces, because these things are basically 80% fat, full of flavor and goodness, but still full of that fat. The squid was tasty and tender with just the right amount of chewiness. But what I noticed is the spicy sauce or the marinade was too spicy. The squid was definitely tasty, but in some parts it was too spicy. So when we were grilling this, we removed some of the spicy sauce to get to that tasty squid flavor. The short arm octopus spicy sauce was way too spicy, but we removed most of them, as you can see here, and we continued grilling the short arm octopus. And this seafood is tastier compared to the squid. And it takes about less than 4 minutes to grill this octopus. And this octopus has the texture and mouthfeel that I'm looking for. Just the right amount of chewiness. And it's very tasty and flavorful as well. Full of that briny seafood flavor. Thank you for watching this video, and I really do hope that you enjoyed, and thank you for your continued support. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe. See you later in the next video, guys. Take care.